In my last episode of this series, I presented my argument that K-pop is not a music genre, but an art movement. However, I actually think there's another way to approach this same question, which is that K-pop is not a music genre, but a business model, for the most profitable way to sell creative cultural content. I talk about marketing a lot in my video essays, so let's define what it is. Marketing is a form of promotion. It's done in order to get a potential customer to know that a product exists. Because if you don't know that something exists, there's no way you're going to buy it. The end goal is always to sell you something. And K-pop is marketing on crack. In October of 2019, SM Entertainment debuted the new group Super M. The group was made up of SM's most popular members from its other male groups. One of Super M's primary goals was to promote overseas in America. A lot of K-pop fans were upset about this, and as a result did not support the debut. There was a feeling amongst fans that Super M was just an obvious money grab by SM Entertainment. It was, but I would argue that all K-pop is, at its core, a money grab by entertainment companies. It's what corporations do. It's usually just less obvious. I'm not saying it's bad to enjoy media or content that these companies create, but I do think it's important to know when media is being created by a corporation, and to critically examine that content and its purpose. K-pop is not a random collection of musicians who met in some garage and started a band because they just wanted to play music. Every K-pop group is essentially a product, meticulously created by an entertainment company to be as popular as possible, as fast as possible, to make as much money as possible for their executives and shareholders. K-pop groups are not discovered. Though often individual members are scouted for their talent or visuals, the groups themselves are designed and planned by the labels, in the same way any company would go about manufacturing a new product. A K-pop music video is not just a music video. It's marketing at its purest. Every K-pop music video is essentially an advertisement. The goal is to make everyone who watches it say, "Wow, I've got to go to that concert, I've got to buy that album." That is what these companies are selling. That is what they want you to buy. That is K-pop's sole economic purpose. Number 1, buy the concert ticket. Number 2, buy the album. Interestingly, these are two very different economic goals. If you're trying to sell tickets to the concert, you need to market a visual experience. If you're trying to sell the album, you need to market an auditory experience. Most music tends to focus on selling the album. Music is meant to be consumed almost exclusively as an auditory experience. You buy a ticket to the concert because you like the album, not the other way around. In K-pop, this is not necessarily the case, and in future essays I'll be discussing the importance of the visual experience in K-pop.